Luckily I got a lot of help. Why did they keep disappearing? Where's the enemies now? Well, there they are. Yes. So that's the one I want, isn't it? I believe. Yep. Hopefully it doesn't refresh the whole room. Most likely does. Okay, this is open already. So it's kind of looking like they've counted it as cleared. Okay. This room's got that thing, so that could be... I don't know how to defeat that yet. You gonna let me out? There we go. Ah. Nice. I'm gonna start working on some more levitation. And we'll now go talk to Emily. Now that we've got that all explored. No, not that way, this way.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spaceship.
Okay.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Ooh, that sounds good. Use the token in the jukebox. I will do that. Black Rock.
What's the deal with Blackrock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Darling.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
I don't know if it's saying I have heard these or not. Rangers.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Doesn't sound fun. Thresholds.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it? Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Marshall?
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Can we ask her about it?
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Hey, watch yourself out.
Jukebox tokens can be constructed at control points or earned through bureau alerts, board countermeasures, and that's all I read.
They're endangering us by bringing a hiss in here. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Trench was part of the same ship that would be responsible for every disaster
There's actually people in this one.
He's a damn hero. Keep your
Not sure
conspiracy
why.
nonsense to yourself.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hissing like an array.
Timeline of events. Summary. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in hiss behavior. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of a lack of reliable communications between bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer: how did the hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or informally? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world? A cross-dimensional destination? Refer to redacted for full report.
But how did Darling create it?
Speech analysis. Summary. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to redacted for full report. There was something else new in there. Just missions. Which I have 5 now. I was going to do that one, wasn't I? Let's go do that one before this. We'll get it done. It was around here somewhere. I know that much. I'm not even near there.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Oh, it's very close to this point. Speak with Langston. Containment Panopticon entrance. Okay, so that's crafting these. I don't need to take that. I'm actually pretty close to it. All I need to do is... Don't tell me there's a floating one. Hey Headshot, how you doing? Yep, there's floating guys. There we go. Got them all. I haven't been playing it for that long.
this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
Oh.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal.
You sure it's not your volume headshot?
Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I haven't changed volumes at all. I don't know why it would be quiet. Oh. I really don't know what it could be. And I don't know what I could change to increase it either. All I can really do is increase the volume in OBS a tiny bit for it to be max, but then it'll be going into the red as well. And I suddenly got a heap of FPS drop as well. Frames missed due to rendering lag is going up again. I thought I'd fixed that. I don't know what I can do to fix the volumes. So I'll have to continue. I don't know if I can even increase the volume much. Working at the Bureau.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
Rituals.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
I just need to check something. All of a sudden, I'm getting 100% GPU usage again. It was working fine up until a couple minutes ago. I don't know what's causing that. Objects of power versus altered items.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
French.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no-smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Langston's background.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
Yeah, we picked up a gun and became the boss of the place. Okay, exit.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Gone so framey again. I thought I had fixed that. Damn it. That was rough. I suppose it could be that I did do a Windows update earlier that may have played up with the sounds on the game or sounds through OBS. I will just fast travel up there.
Hello? Jesse?
I don't really want to do this with the frames being so bad.